Expand the mesh category. There are many mesh lists there, all of which are self-explanatory. Let's start from the top. Interior ground cover is the ground within the hill's interior. The cover naming scheme is used a lot in the hill generator template. It is always used for meshes that cover some area. Trees, foliage, decoration, and decal are examples on top of the cover meshes. If you're familiar with the PCG system, it uses world array hit query. If there are no cover meshes, then there will be no top cover meshes. Those are self-explanatory, but you may not understand what decoration is. It actually has no exact meaning. Decoration meshes are not tree or foliage meshes nor decals. It could be anything. I usually use them as dead trees, twigs, leaves on the ground, and so on. The PCG system doesn't allow you to spawn decals, but you can spawn actors. To spawn decals onto your hill, you need to use a decal actor. Go to decal actor and create child BP class, or just duplicate it. Both work. Open it up and select the decalist variable. Drag and drop your decals. Assign your decal actor. You can have different meshes on and around edges, but be careful. Some of them only support closed assets, and some support both open and closed assets. This might be changed in the future. This is the difference between closed and open asset. Megascan's assets are specified if closed or open. Hill Generator doesn't directly support edge meshes. Since you can spawn meshes around the edges, it isn't needed, but it's very easy to implement. It will only take 2 nodes. We'll get into that in future tutorials. Near edge takes place as edge meshes, but not only on the edge and near it. It only works with closed assets for now. Fade in edge is used for a smooth transition between interior cover and near edge meshes. It works with closed assets and might work with open assets, depending on the asset. Edge fall is the cliff of the hill. It only accepts closed assets for now. The interior landscape level is where the spline meets the landscape. You might want to have different meshes in those areas. Ground cover is the meshes around the hill with a specified width. You can spawn various meshes on top of them. Hill Generator doesn't spawn ground cover and ground cover top meshes around landscape level. Check visibility, and a sphere becomes visible. Hill Generator will only spawn meshes in areas that the sphere intersects with the landscape. You don't have to use a sphere. It could be anything in any amount. You only need to be careful about these 2 things. The static mesh needs to be no collision, otherwise, it will interfere with world array hit query. Open up your hill field actor, go to the construction script, and plug your mesh here.